Okay, so I just want to do a general reading for Ilhan Omar. Correct me, because I'm going to get this wrong. What is on her head? Is it hijab? Is that what that's called? It's not a scarf, it's not a turban, so it's called something else. But I thought a hijab was like something that covers you completely. I don't want to look it up, so just drop that in the comments for me, please. But anyway, I brought that up to say, you know how Republicans are when they see a person with that on, their mind goes straight to racism, to xenophobia, to she's a terrorist, she's a this, you know. But she seems to just stoke so many negative reactions out of so many people ever since she sort of came onto the scene. So I want to look at her political future. What does it look like? Because her namesake has risen, like she's everywhere now, but not necessarily for the best of reasons. Like, I thought Ocasio-Cortez was going to get the business, but it seems like it's you. And I have no opinion either way. So I just want to see, because you seem to just really draw the ire of so many people. 3 of Wands. Let's see. Let's get going. Queen of Wands. Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. The Lovers. The Empress. Two of Swords. Queen of Swords. Four of Swords. Seven of Cups. Queen of Cups. Four of Cups. And Strength. That's what I thought. Because we're getting a lot of sort of domineering female energy. She is sort of in the mindset, I don't know if this is her, but it doesn't feel like it is, that she has to be a powerful woman. She has to be sort of masterful. She has to act first, teach you to fear. Fear as in reverence and respect, not as in be afraid of, but to act first and force you to respect her is what I get. Because here's where we are. Here's the plan is off the ground. What is this plan? First card we get is the Queen of Wands. This is a person of action. Right after that is the Nine of Cups. And what is it that you want? You have to go and get it. Right after that is the Nine of Pentacles. So we don't have the 10. We have the 9 and the 9. The 9s, I'm not a numerology person, but this is just saying this to me. 9 of Cups is still working, but gaining quickly. So even though she's still working at it, her primary goal is sort of achieved. Like, you will respect. You have no choice. I'm not asking you to. 9 of Pentacles, a person of security and stability. Same thing. I'm not asking you to. I'm telling you to. This is the Lover's card. This feels rooted. Like, this is something her mother or grand told her how to be. This is the Empress card. This is a lineage thing. Something that's a little more deeper. Someone did not raise her to be soft and pink. They sort of raised her to be sort of hard and red. The fear is indecision and sort of wishy-washy. Like she doesn't want to be flighty. She doesn't want to come off as, what's the word? Just indecisive, but it's a stronger word to use there. She just doesn't want to come off as unsure of herself. That's what I'm looking for. This is the hopes. She wants to be the Iron Lady. Madame de Fer. This is in the environment. Now, something about the Four of Swords occurred to me the other day. I was watching a reader online, and they have just like the traditional Rider-Waite deck. And I was just thinking, because the Four of Swords means rest, relaxation, respite, recharge the batteries, rejuvenation. But something occurred to me with this card is that it doesn't really feel like a person getting rest. It feels to me that it has sort of a vampire vibe to it. And I'm going to find another one, that way I can explain it to you. Like an undead type of thing. Here's why I say this. Four Swords meaning rest. This person is not resting. This is a mermaid. In this deck, they're all mermaids. The polar bears, and the snow bunnies, snow wolves, are there to let you know this person is encased in ice. Their swords are put down. The battle is over. Time for hibernation, like a deep rest. But traditional Rider-Waite, this is a tomb. This is not a golden person laying on a golden thing. At least that's not what it looks like to me. This is a church, stained glass window. This looks like a tomb. Like the person is deeply resting. Like dead rest. In this deck, the person is on their deathbed. So it always just occurs to me when I see the Four of Swords now, I see it differently. It seems like more of just a rest card. It seems like a come back from the brink of extinction card. Come back from the dead card. Now it just looks like you're just dead to me, but the card meaning sort of indicates that you will return. But this sort of cryogenesis sleep, just suggests to me that this is something deeper than just rest. This is, I'm going to go and then return at a time that is better for me. I'm going to go and not gather my strength. Really, I mean, you could be gathering your strength, I suppose, but because that's what I see when I see the tomb. Like, vampires don't rest because they're sleepy, because they're dead, first of all. They regather strength. They let the blood, do what it does. But this is just saying to me that politically, she feels, or this is something around her, this is the environment, saying that you may have to go and wait for a time that is better for you. Right now may not be that time. Not while we have this person with the, the Muslim ban and all this type of things, because you may be experiencing a level of hate that's unnecessary for you. Because you come in with the Iron Lady, which is fine, but you come in at a time that's probably not ready for you. Because here's the Seven of Cups. You could be doing other things. Now, do what you want, first of all, but just as a suggestion. Your word of warning, however, Queen of Cups. Inside you is a person of, is the girl, is the more, hair and makeup girl. You don't want to be that person. Your word of solace is you will never be that person. It doesn't appeal to you. There's an offer to be softer, and maybe this is what's going on, not necessarily that you need to go away, but combine that with your word of solace. There may be people in your background or people in your ear, people in your party telling you to be softer, telling you to be kinder, telling you to be a little more malleable, telling you to be a little more democratic. That doesn't appeal to you. So you're not going to do it. You prefer to lead with strength. So, politically, that's where you are. You want the room to respect you. Nothing wrong with that. You people in your own party are telling you maybe you should be a little softer. So, King of Cups. So here's my advice to you. On the bottom again. My advice to you. Things in this world can exist without a balance. They can. Human beings have no antimatter, so we exist with no balance. But things do not exist long without support, with no balance. So just keep that in mind. It's okay to be the Iron Lady. It's not okay to be the Iron Lady and burn all your bridges. Keep that in mind.